It seems like Sonic the Hedgehog just can't catch a break, with all of the recent success from the live-action movies, as well as success from games like Frontiers and, I guess, Superstars to a lesser extent. Sega must have thought that everything was too positive for the Blue Blur, because Sonic Racing Crossworlds seems to be a pretty controversial situation. The digital deluxe version of this game, containing the season pass with all of the DLC characters, as well as having things like the pre-order bonus with the Werehog pack, all of this lovely content is going to be $90, with the base game being $70, making Sonic Racing Crossworlds the most expensive Sonic game ever made. And I've got to be honest, this is a complete piss take, considering number one, this is a spin-off game, like this isn't a mainline 3D Sonic platformer, or even a 2D platformer for that matter, it's a racing game. But it's also really stupid compared to recent Sonic games and what they offered for the price. Sonic Frontiers and Superstars were both $60, with Frontiers getting a pretty substantial expansion with the Final Horizons pack, which was free, I'd also point out. Sonic X Shadow Generations was $50, making it even cheaper, and with that you got a bundle of two mainline Sonic games, one being an iconic fan favourite remaster, and the other being a brand new game, which had free DLC. Sonic Origins with all of its DLC, I'm fairly certain was between $50 and $60, and for that you got 4 remasters of classic Sonic games, which are debatably the best ones in the series, according to some fans at least. And the last Sonic Racing game, Team Sonic Racing, was $40, which is almost half of what this game is charging. Oh, and it's also $60 on the Nintendo Switch, you know, the platform that came out in 2017 with hardware that was outdated for even 2013 standards. Yeah, it's being charged for $60 on that platform. I'm gonna be honest with you, this game should be $40 on the Nintendo Switch and no more expensive, especially since the Nintendo Switch 2 is already here and you bet your ass it's gonna be charged for a lot on that platform. Sonic Racing Crossworlds certainly has the potential to be the best Sonic racing game ever made, especially with its huge cast of characters, its massive range of power-ups, and a lot of character customization with the karts. But is all of that worth the price, especially compared to Sonic X Shadow Generations, which is a game that basically everyone fanboys for? I honestly can't say it is. And I think the reason why I'm so harsh on this situation is because it seems like Sega is learning absolutely nothing from the Nintendo Switch 2 and Mario Kart World. And I don't consider, oh, it's $70 and not $80 as a valid defense, because no video game should be $70. $60 was already insane, and Sega had the opportunity to make this game cheaper. The Nintendo Switch 2 was a very controversial situation, and Mario Kart World being as expensive as it was also very controversial, especially since now the game is here, it's been hit with very mixed reviews. Sega could have gone the extra mile and said, well, hold on a second, Mario Kart World is hella expensive and, you know, we want a lot of money for our game, so why don't we charge the base version $60, stay with us, and then $20 for the season pass, meaning that you're spending the same amount of money on Mario Kart World, but you're getting a shit ton more content, because, you know, maybe, just maybe, Sonic is competing with Mario again. But no, they didn't do that. Whilst the base game of Sonic Racing Crossworlds is cheaper than Mario Kart World, if you want the season pass with all of the cool DLC like the Minecraft expansion, and I'm assuming the SpongeBob expansion as well, oh no, that's more money. Actually, it's more expensive than Mario Kart World, a game that was already way too fucking expensive. Are you seeing a pattern here? Although pre-ordering the base version of Sonic Racing Crossworlds gets you the Werehog pack, and you guys know what I think about Sonic Unleashed, so maybe I'll get it, who knows. The Digital Deluxe Edition is obviously optional, and if you take a look at the Minecraft expansion and you honestly don't think it's for you, that's absolutely fine. If you're happy paying $70 for this game, then I hope to God you have a blast, as I'm not trying to shit on Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Like, it could release and it could be the biggest piece of shit ever, or it could be the best kart racer that I've ever played in my life. Like, that's certainly within the realm of possibilities. This game looks gorgeous and it has a lot of potential, and I really hope it's a lot of fun. But the thing that this situation has proved is that Sega and Nintendo are very much anti-consumer, and Sega had the opportunity to learn from Nintendo's fuck-ups, and it's almost like they are deliberately choosing not to. I have a lot of respect for Sega and Sonic Team being pro-community, as unlike Nintendo, they don't go after anyone and everyone who tries making fan projects, and in fact, Sega seems to openly encourage fan projects, which I'm very happy about because some of the best Sonic games I've played in recent memory were fan projects. Project 06, Unleashed Recompiled, Sonic Colors Re-Rainbow. Even Sonic Forces Overclocked was pretty good. Sonic Speed Simulator on Roblox wasn't bad either. But Sega is definitely not your friend when it comes to anti-consumer practices, and heralding them as being way better than Nintendo is honestly something that I can't agree with at all. I mean, for fuck's sakes, this is the same company that tried charging you $2 for the Supersonic DLC in Sonic Forces. This is the same company that tried charging you $5 for the remixes of the Planet Wisp songs in Sonic Colors Ultimate. And this is the same company that charged full price for Sonic Origins Plus and Sonic Frontiers, even though those games were not finished and had glaring issues that needed to be fixed. I think I've made my point. Like, at the end of the day, I am looking forward to this game, and whether I buy the game on launch or wait for a sale is something that I've not yet decided. I simply have quite a lot of games that I'm going to be playing in the meantime. I mean, the Xbox Showcase happened recently, and Grounded 2 is a game that's coming out in the summer that I'm probably going to spend a lot of time on. But the main message to take from this is that Sega is not your friend. Sega is anti-consumer. They might not be as anti-consumer as Nintendo, but it's time to stop lifting them up on your shoulders and praising them for the gods that you claim they are. Because honestly, they're nothing of the sort. That's all from me for today. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.